Ken Kimball is going to do his second Toastmaster speech tonight. The title of the speech is The Hypnotic Skills of a Caricaturist. Ken has been drawing caricatures for 19 years and has been a certified hypnotist since 2005. He looks forward to sharing his unique perspective on the hypnotic skills of a caricaturist. And here we have Ken.
A warm hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I'm going to speak to you about the hypnotic skills of a caricaturist. Now, all of you, like me, can think about or imagine a caricature artist quickly drawing exaggerated likenesses on paper with a crowd of people watching. The first time I saw such a sight, I immediately got sucked into a trance of delight. I stood there for hours and watched, and it only felt like minutes. I knew I had to become a caricature artist. Well, 19 years and tens of thousands of caricatures later, I can safely say I have acquired the skill set of a caricature artist. But I didn't know just how hypnotic some of those skills were until 2005 when I became a hypnotist. I realized that some of the unique skills that were asked of me as a hypnotist I had already learned as a caricature artist. I can remember just starting out as a professional caricature artist working in Faneuil Hall, Boston. I had a crowd of people behind me, and there was this girl standing right next to me, and she was really excited. She was watching me for quite a while, and she decided to be next. As soon as she could, she jumped in the chair, she looked up, and immediately became frightened. And I realized this is really bad for business. I have a crowd of people, I want somebody else to sit in that chair. So I quickly found ways to create rapport between myself and the woman that I was drawing to help them feel more comfortable. And I had the opportunity from that point forward to test my rapport building skills on 40, 60 people a day and from people from all around the world. So I acquired the ability to create rapport very quickly with people. And when I started seeing clients, and I realized one of the secret weapons of a hypnotist is the ability to be likable and create rapport. Most hypnotists know that you would never get anybody to go into a trance or follow a suggestion if they didn't like you. And I was very thankful that I had already acquired this very unique skill from drawing caricatures. And when two people are in rapport, or a person is in rapport with a group of people, you're in a type of trance state. And a trance can be defined as the bypassing of the critical faculty of the mind. And some hypnotists believe it's very beneficial for the hypnotist to go into trance, then guide the client into trance, and then conduct the entire session from trance. And as you can imagine, this takes some practice. However, I had already learned how to go into a trance while drawing caricatures. When I draw caricatures for a party or a function, I'm drawing between 12 and 18 people an hour. There's no time for critical thought. You're in the zone. Your eyes observe, your hand moves, and after 4 hours, you may have drawn 60 people, and it feels like just a few minutes. And if I could have learned to go into a trance while drawing caricatures with a group of people behind me, mostly drunk, then I could easily go into a trance in my very cozy, quiet, comfortable hypnosis office with cushy chairs. And even though I had the whole chair, sometimes I felt like I only needed the edge, because there would be spontaneous things that would happen in my hypnosis office that you couldn't plan for, and you needed to be very brave. For instance, a woman came in for a fairly routine session. She wanted to become a non-smoker. And the moment she went into trance, she had an abreaction and started to relive a past traumatic event right there in front of me. Fortunately, I was brave enough to move through that very emotionally charged situation and turn it into a very productive session. And I realized that I learned how to be brave from being a caricature artist. I think being a caricature artist is one of the bravest art forms there is. You have a marker, you have paper, and you have a crowd of people heckling you, and you have to draw very quickly. If you can draw caricatures in the city streets of Boston or a very fun bar mitzvah with lots of alcohol, then you can be brave enough to be a hypnotist. So the ability to create instant and rapid rapport, the ability to be able to go into trance while performing a task, and the quality of bravery. These are all skills and abilities that the caricature artist shares with the hypnotist. And I probably shouldn't be surprised that the caricature artist has hypnotic skills, especially since the very first time I saw a caricature artist, I was sucked into a trance that has lasted for 19 years, and I've enjoyed very much.